Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and it's still just before Christmas and my house is just glorious. I love it when my house is decorated for Christmas. It's like putting a fancy dress on with heels and lipstick. Now after Christmas is when it gets a little sad, so I'm going to do a craft today that you can hang up even after Christmas. In fact, you could probably hang this up all year long. What we're going to do today is we're going to make the cutest angel out of wire. And why, yeah, angels are mostly for Christmas. Angels are all the time, so you could have this all the time. I started with a piece of 1 inch by 8 inch, which is not really 1 by 8, but in the lumber world, this is a 1 by 8, and I painted it with my chalk paint from Waverly. This is ivory. I didn't want a bright white because this is going to be kind of like a worn out looking thing. Not shabby, but kind of sort of. I don't normally like shabby because I like everything clean and crisp and white, but this little wire angel is going to look adorable on this. And I only gave it 1 coat, so you can still see the wood grain through. It's just a piece of lumber that I had left over from when I trimmed out my windows with wood, and you can see that whole process on the blog, Inspire Me, the number 2, Inspire Me to DIY.com. It's got the whole thing on there and how we trimmed out our windows with wood. Because in Florida, there's no wood trimmed windows. It's usually a marble sill, and that's about all you get. So I kind of missed my Ohio roots and had to wood trim out my windows. Now, if you don't have a piece of scrap lumber, you can go to Hobby Lobby. They have a set of 3 of these for $6. These are 8 by 10 size, 8 by 10, and they're very, very thin. They come as a set of 3, so they're $2 a piece. And you can use this as your backdrop, and it'll even look good if you don't paint the back. I have to show you the angel that we're going to make because I'm so excited with the way it turned out. I'll show you first, and then I'll show you how to make it. Is this not darling? Look at that angel, and it's just made out of floral wire. Isn't that sweet? I love it. Now, I knew I wanted to make this, but I did not know what wire to use. Excuse me. I'm so excited I'm drooling. I didn't know what wire to use, so I scoured the stores looking at wire. Couldn't find what I was looking for because I thought I was looking for a heavier wire, but a heavier wire is not going to work with this. And I actually had this in my craft closet. This is a 22 gauge floral wire, and it's green. You can get it in silver, but I kind of like the green look. It'd be even better if it was more like a brown rusty color, but this is perfect because it bends easy. See if I can put it on this white background. It forms well, so no matter how you bend it, there it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to find, I used a 7-inch circular object to wrap my wire around. You're going to make one big oval here and a smaller oval here. Well, oval, circle, whatever. You're going to wrap stuff to make it this size. I just can't get over how cute she is. Okay, so what I did is I had this container. I think it was given to me. I think it had Cheetos or something in there. And we had a function, so it says tips. So this is why I scoured around the house looking for things, and this was perfect. Now for her head, I found one of my battery operated candles. So that was perfect for that. And let me show you how to do this. Just unwrap your wire, and I'm just going to let it fall to the floor so I have a lot. And I'm going to wrap 6 times around this for the body. And this is where you kind of have to hold your mouth just right till you get a few rounds, because if you let go, it goes all over the place. Okay, Okay, that's 1, 2, and I got a kink in my wire. There we go. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go right to there. I have my needle nose wire cutters, and I use the term wire cutter loosely because it doesn't do so well anymore. I'm sure it needs sharpened, but I don't know how. So let me get this up off the floor because we're going to need it again. So here's my 6 times around wrapping of my wire. Oops. There we go. And pull it off, and then we don't need this container anymore. Let me get it off to the side. So here it is, just 6 times around. Whoa. And I am going to take my 2 ends of my wire and I'm going to do a wrap just so it doesn't come undone. So I'm going to wrap that end around, and then I'm going to take this one and wrap this one around just to secure the ends. There you go. And you don't want the little edges to stick up, so you wrap it pretty good. If I put it against the white, you can see. Okay, now this is where we form our little head on our angel. So the part that I wire wrapped, I kind of want to have it at the neck so you don't see it so much. So I'm just gonna wrap here, and see how I just did that there? Just wrapped it, and I'm gonna do a twist. Pull that out, and there you go. Don't want to get it next to a black or dark background. Perfect, easy, there it is. And my wire wrapping that I did is right in there. Yeah, look at my nails. Oh my goodness, it's falling off everywhere. Okay, now what I wanted to do is I wanted to give her a little neck and not such a round head. So I pull it a little, give it more of an oval shape so she has more of a neck. Like that. And then same way here. See, it's just wrapped the one time. You could wrap it more if you want. Okay. So I kind of make a little teardrop body and a little teardrop head. Let's put it on here. Oh, she already looks cute. Look at that. All right, let's widen her out a little. She's been eating a lot of Christmas cookies, so she has to be a little plump. Cute, but not really anything yet. I love this. See how easy this is? That was 8 minutes, and that's because I like to talk. It'd be a lot quicker. Okay, and I will mess with this pretty good until I get it how I want. Now for the wings, I'm going to use my same thing here. I know I said I was done with it, but I'm not. And I'm only going to wrap 2 times. So put my wire down on the floor just so when it wraps, it doesn't get tangled up. Okay, 2 times because you don't want it as thick as your body. And I'm going to loop my edge here, or wrap my edge so it doesn't come apart. Just wrap it around, and my wire cutters, cut my little edge off. Ugh. All right, now I'm just going to let that lay on the floor because I don't need it anymore unless I want to add something to it. So get your wire about level, and I'm going to wrap my end. I made my tail here of my wire a little too long. I might have wrapped it too much. I have that much of wrapping here and here, and again, you don't really want that showing, so that is going to be like across the back here. So I should have worn an all white outfit so you could see. So it'll be back here where you can't see it so much. So I'm just going to pinch it here and do a twist. So here are my wings. They kind of look a little funky. here. So I am going to try to make them as even as possible. And I am going to make them, I like this shape. So they're kind of like pointy at the top and rounded at the bottom. So I'm going to try that. Pointy at the top, rounded at the bottom. It almost looks like a little hair bow. And that's going to go on the back. Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't think you can make any two alike. Is that not cute? Super easy. I think I need to make more than one of these. Oh, a little twisted, sister. There we go. Love it. So to put these two together, I'm going to take another piece of wire and just take my tail and join them together. So let's see, how would I do that? I think I'm going to go through the wings here. Let's see. Stop. I'm going to go through the wings like this. Like that. And then join it to the top, because at her neck, we're going to add a little bling in there. I have white paint all over me. It's a chalk paint, so it leaves like a dusty residue. Okay, so there we go. Come on. And I'm going to take the tails back through the wings to the back. She's a feisty little angel. She's giving me some grief here. But I think that once we get her glued onto the board, she will behave herself. Okay, now I have this huge tail, so I'm just going to cut off my edges. There we go. So here we are so far. Let's put her on the board. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Kind of smash down all my edges. She looks like a guardian angel that I would have. Kind of. That beeping was my coffee pot. Means I have a fresh pot of coffee. It's ready to go. Yay. Okay, now, so to cover all of this up in the middle, let me show you. She's kind of wonky in the middle, so to cover that up, I'm going to add some raffia and some stars. And I put a little snowflake, if you can see it in there, button on the middle that I had bought a long time ago. I'm going to use my raffia that I use for wrapping presents. And I did get this on Amazon, and if you want, I can send you the link, so all you got to do is click it, and there it is. On this one, I used green and the natural, and I think I'm going to do that again on this, because I don't know, but I don't think the red's going to look as pretty. I think only because I'm using all neutral colors. And I really don't want that pop of red on this one. Now I do have my glue gun hot and ready, because that's what I hooked my star and my button on with. So if you have a glue gun and you want to use it for this project, I suggest you get her hot and ready right now. Okay, and I'm not going through the holes of the wings. I'm just going around her little neck, and I'm going to make a bow, which, you know, like tying your shoes bow. Those are like the only bows I can make. I have tried to make all those pretty fancy ones. No. That and macrame, I cannot do it. I do not know why, but it is not my thing. Okay. have all my Christmas cookies made. We had a hot chocolate party last night, so that went really well. But let me tell you, we were also sugared up by the end of the night. We're like, whee! There was a lot of sugar in that hot chocolate. It was really good, but it was a little too rich. The recipe had called for whole milk, 6 cups, and then it called for a container of whipping cream, the heavy cream, and then 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk, and then it was vanilla, and there was something else in there. Oh yeah, chocolate, duh. The Ghirardelli chocolate, and it was amazing. But then when you put my homemade marshmallow on top, I mean, it was really good, but in very small doses. So all of us, we put another container of milk in the middle of the table, and we're all just pouring it into our hot chocolate because it was so thick. It was almost like a chocolate syrup, but a little on the, a little thinner than that. I am going to take a button, a flat button, not one with the shank, and I'm gluing it onto the back just so I have a base to glue it on my wood. So I'm going to, you want to see my little bow? Isn't that cute? Gosh, she's so cute. I'm going to glue this on the back. My sister would absolutely love this because she is a huge nut for angels. Okay, I'm going to stick that on the back so it's like a flat surface. And then I am going to get my little star ready. I had bought these stars a year ago. Look at how many are in there, and they're all different sizes. This is another thing I got on Amazon that I can, oh no, sorry. Oriental Trading, that's where I got these. So many of them, and I know I will use these for years. So I am, let go. I am going to take my bigger one. I have those, and I have these little tiny ones, but I'm going to take my bigger one. It's got like a little burr on it, and I'm going to glue that on the front of my bow. Let's see if I don't burn my fingers, because anybody that knows me knows I'll burn my fingers 100% of the time. Okay, and then in my bag of white, pearl, and metal buttons, I have these little snowflakes. So I'm going to put one in the middle, just because she's going to be my winter angel, and this is what I'm going to hang up after Christmas. Well, I'm going to hang her up now, but after Christmas, she is going to be part of my decor that is for winter, because after Christmas, it's just blah. And I don't want my house to be sad. I love all the decor, but Christmas is over the top. See the back here. It's over the top. Everything has lights on it. It's sparkly and twinkly and awesome. And then winter comes and you take it all down. I think it's awesome to keep lights up. So I will probably take this string of lights and put it maybe around my shelves, put it somewhere that just has that little twinkle of light that is great for winter. And then maybe come Valentine's Day, I'll put a little pink ribbon through it just to get me through the spring. Because once spring hits, then you clean out everything and it's fresh and flowery. And I got a glue string. So it carries my house through the winter, because it also carries my mood through the winter. And I know since I live in Florida, it's not as gloomy, but it's still, we have our days. Like today, it's not very sunny, it's gloomy, and it's chilly. It is 56 degrees at noon. So that's a little chilly for us. It's supposed to go down in the 40s tonight, which is really chilly for us. We only have a few days like that, but when they hit, they're cold. I'm so excited. Look at these guys. Look at them. Oh my gosh. So So if I put one here and one here, there's this one. See, and I think with the star not painted, the back not painted, looks just so darling. And then I have this one on my wood. Get back up there. Sweet. Even if it goes off the edges of the wood, let me glue it down. Let me glue it down so that's why I have the button on the back. Put a big old glob of glue on there. Get it centered where I want. And push that down. And then I think I'm going to do the same thing on this piece of wood here. Let's see. This one doesn't want to, I think I bent it. There we go. Glue on the button. I think the button really helps because it gives it something to hook to. Now you could even, I love this board because it's got a hole at the top that you could hang it. Strings everywhere. But I love the all natural, and you could even sign your name along the edge or put a Bible verse. I love it. You could even put a bow at the top, a raffia bow. So sweet. I'm not sure which one I like the best. Aren't they great? Oh my gosh, I have to make a bunch more of these. I like them. If you like this project and you want to see more projects like this, hit the little follow at the top. If you're already following me, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is my business, and I'm really hoping to make it grow and have all kinds of people that are happy because they got to see me. I know, kind of weird. My mom always used to say, "Oh, I'm so glad you got to see me today." That was her way of a little joke. But I just want to bring happiness to people. I'm a very positive, happy person, so it's kind of fun to do that for people. I love making things, and this is kind of like a creative outlet. I love decorating my home. You will see all sorts of DIY and decor on how to decorate your home on a budget, because none of us are millionaires. And just to have fun. I mean, life is to have fun. It's not to be sad and gloom and doom, which is really sad because a lot of that is what is going on right now. So I'm really hoping to bring light and joy and peace to your life. Wow, that's deep. That was deep. So if you like this, go visit my blog, Inspire Me To, the number 2, inspireme2diy.com. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, obviously, and Pinterest and YouTube. So if you have a project that you really like and you are interested in having me make it on camera, please send it to me. I would love some ideas because I'm kind of running out a little bit. So have a good one. Enjoy your day, and I will see you next Saturday, which will be Christmas Eve. Yay! Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.